Not everybody's getting paid. Let's get back
this,
to
man.
the television.
You got
Now,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
he's
not
a
bad
bad man.
anymore.
Go Tigers.
Sound Off is ready. Are you?
Early Happy New Year, Sound Offers. Glad to have you aboard from Caesar Sportsbook. That would be Horseshoe Lake Charles. Another episode of Sound Off, by the way, and we're counting down to 2026. 1 day,
It's
2
going to be
days.
a good year coming, I feel it.
Any huge celebration plans for New Year's Eve coming up?
I'm doing fireworks out at the ranch.
In the backyard?
don't know.
At the ranch. He's got a ranch now.
Doing fireworks at
I'm
the ranch.
I didn't know he had Yellowstone. I'm out of the loop on
I
Yellowstone.
really am. When I'm,
fireworks.
you know, over the last 40 years, often as not, I'm going to a bowl game.
That's right, yeah.
Right, Scooter.
Got that out of the way early.
Right, Scooter.
Yeah, and when I have been home, I'm one of those, I leave New Year's Eve to the amateurs.
That's what a lot of people say.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
guys. Any of the party plans got to put on hold?
Just
We got a
be
television
safe.
show
Just
to
be
do.
safe.
LSU
safe.
ends a mess of a season with the Texas Bowl loss. Yeah, we're going to get to that.
Yeah,
The
you said it
CFP
It was entertaining.
Hey, high score. CFP, quarterfinal playoffs, guys, 4 games, and boy, I think they're going to be good games. Interesting
y'all gonna be good
sidebars,
games.
interesting matchups. We got that to talk about. Michigan, they couldn't waste any time, so they hired their new head coach, and I think it's a good hire. And
Yeah.
there's some SEC kind of flavor in there as well. I'll explain that to you.
Yes.
Saints and Titans. New Orleans, it's a Christmas miracle. We got 4 in a row. 4 in a row.
We'll
Hold
talk
your
about that
commentary.
later.
This is just
You
promo
always
tease
want to
time.
jump the
Calm
gun.
down, Scooter. I'm gonna calm
All right,
down.
I got Diego Pavia on my mind for later on in the
Yeah,
show.
I do
And
too.
hey, special guest, I want to promote it now.
Yes.
Thursday show, going to be fun. We got Kirkland Banks, a former Bar Buck, former Lamar Cardinal. Kirkland Banks in the New Year's night show. Going to talk about being
Yes.
drafted in the Banana League of
That's a
Baseball.
fun league, man. Let me
That's a
tell you.
big tease. That's on
I'm in
Thursday. show.
Banana Republic Fantasy
You're
Golf
in that
League.
league. Okay.
Really?
guys. Let's get
Okay.
to it. 38-35. Houston over LSU in the Texas Bowl. What was it? 7 plays? 14-0?
Yeah.
LSU.
Well, really, LSU would only run 4 plays.
Look,
7 plays of the
Yeah.
game.
Yes.
And they're up 14-0.
is this
Didn't
the only
last.
game-
Fools go.
Is this
but-
the only game outside of a game that really didn't matter that they scored 30 points? Is this the first game? Correct me if I'm
It's
wrong.
the
they
only
scored.
game against an FBS.
Yeah,
They
Power
scored
4.
30 points.
The only one they scored more than, I think, 28 was against Southeastern Louisiana.
That was my
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
Scooter.
FCS.
Does that kind of tell you something?
Well,
What? Tell me what?
That they
Nothing I didn't already know.
No. Not that they're bad, but there's no offense. There's no offense.
Well, they scored
And what-
35.
No, you missed my point, Scooter. There was no offense throughout the whole entire year.
Well,
We're,
no,
we're
Like
talking about
just one game.
Saturday's
Yeah.
game.
Saturday
okay?
game, yes.
Okay.
But you scored that.
And that's the funny thing. Really, defense cost them that game.
yeah.
Defense had a bad day.
And the
Okay.
defense, well, they were.
But don't-
Hey, do you realize
Yeah,
I didn't get
I
the
do.
phone call from you like I normally? Scooter, what's going on up? What's going on? Kevin,
We had 7 guys didn't play. I get it, Scooter.
they were missing
I get it,
7
Scooter.
starters,
I get
more
it,
than that
We
total.
had 7 guys.
But
I
7
get that.
defensive starters.
But
What do you expect? You
I'm
send the
just-
JV, that's what you get.
yeah. But now they had 4 guys that opt out too now that didn't play for Houston.
No,
of course,
they had-
everybody had
the coach
opt-outs.
said none.
Everybody had opt-outs.
I thought they had 4 that didn't
All right,
play.
look.
The coach said none.
The
lied.
juxtaposition of this
lied.
game. Let me get some sanity on this panel. The juxtaposition of this game was the offense came up with some down the field plays, some explosive plays, which have been pretty missing. They came up with a little bit of red zone
let me-
offense. But again, the defense with penalties, they
We
couldn't
missing the
cover a
point.
tight
We
end to
missing
save
the
their
point.
life.
No.
Boy, that tight end.
I
tight
mean,
end,
and
he
then
was all
Connor
world.
Wegman had a career day for the Cougars at quarterback. I mean,
He was
so
all world, yeah.
all of a sudden the
But-
defense fell short.
And
That's-
it's expected.
that's the
I mean, like
storyline.
Scooter said.
There you go.
But we expected that, Rick. But still, you're an SEC defense. It doesn't matter.
That wasn't an SEC defense, Kevin.
Yeah.
They're
It
playing-
might have been wearing purple and gold, but that was not
know
an
what I'm
SEC
saying.
defense.
Yeah, look.
You know what I'm saying.
Look, give
They
LSU some
started
credit.
5 freshmen.
Yeah, all right, we know
Yeah,
youth.
they did.
Oh,
They did.
give
But
them
my point is
credit.
this, though, Scoop.
They pulled within 3, had a shot with an onside kick, didn't work out, never does, that kind of thing. So again, like
You
Scooter's
see how
trying to
close
say,
they came
yeah,
to
it was
get
close.
that,
It was close.
that
It was
I
close.
don't-
onside kick?
close.
Yeah.
Close.
All right.
Wait. Now that's what I got to talk about. I was on the hands team before when you do that. The guy touched the ball and let it go.
I know.
He touched the ball and let it go. What is that?
You don't touch the ball and let it go.
Man, he touched the ball.
right.
I thought it was just
Thursday.
me that saw that.
Thursday show, we will somewhat rehash this mess of a season. Let's move on to the games
I
that
still
really
love my
matter.
Tigers.
CFP quarterfinals.
Still love
All right. Look, it starts with Ohio State and Miami. That would be New Year's Eve night. It's interesting in that you've got the defending champs against a team that's been battling to get into the playoffs,
Yes.
and now they're there. Comparable quarterbacks, in my opinion, I think comparable defenses, and I think comparable skill position, other than Jeremiah Smith. I mean, for
That's
Ohio
a grown
State.
man. That's a grown man.
I think this game could
Okay.
be interesting. You know, the spread 7.5 or so for Ohio State, but I think it could be.
I think Ohio State's got too much firepower, Rick. Come on now. Come on, man.
I think they might have too much
agree,
defense. Too
but
much defense.
I'm
That's Ohio
not going to
State.
be shocked if Miami beats them.
Well,
I don't-
not at this point. I mean,
No.
I think these are all good teams.
No.
So that's New Year's. All right. Boy, this one is going to be fun. Indiana and Alabama. The
Heisman Trophy
context
winner.
of this game.
The Heisman Trophy winner you're playing against.
Yeah, but Indiana, the losingest FBS team in the history of college football, against
Well, they were
The
going
Mecca.
into the year.
Yes. Correct that.
They
again,
they passed Northwestern
they passed
Yeah.
this year.
against Alabama with
Yeah.
16, 18 national titles and all the winning.
Well,
The
depends on who's
juxtaposition.
counting. Alabama got some funny math on it sometimes. but
Still, though, you know where I'm getting at.
Yeah.
It's Indiana, lowly Indiana for football, and the powerhouse Alabama. And this coach,
Yeah,
Kirk
it's-
Cignetti, guys, he's done the best coaching job in the history of the game over the last 2 years, bar none. Bar
We'll not
none.
argue. We'll
Bar
not
none.
argue with.
Let me tell you
Going
something.
up against a team that had the greatest coach of all time.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right, Saban. Let me say this, guys. You know it either goes one way or the other. The Heisman Trophy winner has an outstanding game, or he plays like crap. Alabama better hope that he plays like crap. Okay.
He's good.
Okay.
He's good. We're going to get to our picks at the end of
They
this.
better hope.
Indiana's a weird team, and I don't say they have a great passing game, a great running
But
game.
they're good at everything.
Great, but they don't have a weakness.
They're good at
They're
everything.
good at
They
everything.
good.
They really
Scooter.
are. They really are.
They surprised me.
All
Scooter, when I
right,
looked
moving
at them.
moving quickly
good.
to the New Year's night primetime matchup with Georgia and Ole Miss. You know, Ole Miss had an 8-point lead going into the fourth quarter in Athens. And then Georgia scored 17 straight.
Yeah, but Ricky,
Ole
you
Miss
know,
gonna win that game.
they got boy. You
What?
boy,
You're-
check
hold on,
your
he's
fever.
got his
check
pick
your
all of-
fever.
yeah.
They got a lot of factors not in this game, Rick. Okay, and you know it. They got a lot of factors that's not in this game for Ole Miss.
I
Okay?
know that, but
I'll say
boy-
that now.
Ole Miss, they got a tough defense like Georgia.
They do, but-
and those two quarterbacks are very, very good, both of them.
Georgia has done this to every team that they've played. The fourth quarter belongs to them. Y'all
It-
will
it appears.
understand that
Let's-
when I say that. The fourth quarter
I
belongs to
understand
Georgia.
English. I know where you. I know
It
what you're
belongs
saying.
to
All right, our
Georgia. It's
picks.
over.
Our picks. I'll start. Indiana,
Ole Miss
Alabama.
can play the fourth quarter. Ask Tulane.
The Hoosiers, they're favored by 7. I got the Hoosiers winning by 12. I got them winning in double digits. What you say? Indiana,
I don't know
Alabama.
about double digits.
Indiana.
but,
Well, give me a pick.
All right, I'll go Hoosiers.
Indiana. All
I'll
right.
go to Hoosiers.
Quickly.
I stay in the SEC.
Yeah, I know
Alabama.
you will. I know
stay in
you
it.
will.
I
Georgia,
stay in
Ole
it.
Miss. The Dogs favored by 7.
Georgia gonna walk away with that.
I think they
Georgia.
cover and win. I think
Georgia
you're,
walks
you're
away
going
with
Ole
that.
Miss.
I'm going Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Georgia walks away with
How
that.
many
Georgia all the
of
way.
the teams with a bye? How many games they win last year?
None. I think all of
Teams
them
with
lost.
bye, really?
All of them lost.
They did win none. Not none.
The teams with the buys?
You can't have a double negative there.
Thank you.
I don't know. I don't know, Scooter.
Ohio State, Miami. I think Ohio State in a close game, and I'm
Ohio
going to take
State wins it.
I'm going to take a flyer on the Red Raiders. I'm going to take a flyer on Texas Tech beating Oregon.
No.
I am.
They're not favored.
Boy, you reaching deep now.
No, Oregon
I
by
would-
2.5.
I would think Texas
No,
Tech
no.
is
All right.
favored.
Seafood
right.
Palace. It's Enterprise Boulevard in Lake Charles. Serves up the region's best seafood. And when you go out to feast on seafood, you want the very best, right? Then it has to be Seafood Palace. Awarded by Lanyard Magazine for best fried seafood, best boiled crabs, best boiled shrimp. It stacks up as the gold standard of seafood.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024. Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
Miller Time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller Time.
What's bugging you?
Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
All right, we're back from Caesars Sportsbook. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles. Hey, it's where they have, in our humble opinion, the biggest New Year's Eve celebration going on at Horseshoe Lake Charles.
Right
that would
here.
be Wednesday night. There's $1 million in drawings going to happen that night. So if you don't have your entries in through your Caesars reward card, you can't play and win. $1 million at stake?
That's a lot of money,
That's
Rick.
New Year's Eve. Also on stage at
That's a
Bruce
lot of
Brothers,
money.
it's Rusty McTwire and that Zydeco
Rusty.
band. That is a way to bring in 2026. Rusty
Rusty
McTwire
McTwire.
at Bruce Brothers, right across from Caesars Sportsbook. All right, gentlemen,
Now-
the Saints win. The Saints win. What?
All right. Are you ready to finally admit the Saints have their quarterback?
No.
Oh, God.
You can leave. We'll do the show.
You can leave. You can leave. You can leave. You can leave. I got
What
plenty
do
to talk
you
about.
want? He's going to
Rick.
be Rookie of the Year.
Rick,
He's odds-on favorite. He is.
let me ask you
Right
this
now.
here.
What?
How many games Tennessee won? Tell me. Tell
They
me.
had won
Tell-
2 of their last 3.
Wait, what was his question?
How many games Tennessee won?
Oh.
It's always
Yeah.
who they
Oh,
playing.
look what you say.
I thought he was going to say how many teams did Tyler Schroff has the quarterback won?
Scooter,
and
I'm
he's
not
engineered
dismissing
5
that.
wins. That's
But Rick, Scooter,
You know,
put
he's
me up against
as
a
a
quality.
starter. He is 5-3.
Put me up against a team that can make me say, oh.
Kevin.
Okay.
They're
Put me
all
up against
NFL
a team
teams.
that's going to make me say that. Okay. And
You know,
and
you-
I'll be convinced, Scooter. I'll be convinced,
You
Scooter.
can turn
Well,
that question back to
I'll
my
be
way. I
convinced.
mean,
Well, he's beat both the 2 teams that are going to win. One of them's going to win the South. He's beat both of them.
all right. So let me check my notes here. The data says Tyler Schroff, 22 of 27,
Yeah, Rick,
333
I
yards,
watched the game.
2 scores.
I watched the game, Rick. I saw
Okay.
the game. I saw the game.
Look, I'm not crawfishing. I wanted a larger sample size. Guess what? I'm getting that larger sample size. Now I ask this
Let me-
question.
let me ask you this.
All right, let me ask the question now. The Saints, it all depends on the hunt for the quarterback, the quote franchise quarterback. He
Right.
says Tyler Schroff
Oh,
is the
they've
franchise
got-
quarterback.
No, I'll go further. If the Saints spend a draft pick on a quarterback this year,
never know what they
they
might do,
ought to
Scooter.
fire the
right,
entire
you never know what they might
organization.
do.
Third round.
You never know what they
third,
might do.
maybe even late second or third, because they got a lot of picks. Late second, third, fourth. If Garrett Nussmeier is sitting there or Trinidad Chambliss, do you not take him? Third, fourth round?
Look,
No,
do
I'm
you
saying
not
with
take a
Nussmeier,
look.
Do you want Nussmeier's dad
I-
coaching? You know,
Not that
That's not going to
notwithstanding.
happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
That's not going to happen. Look,
no, I'm telling you.
When you-
but somebody's going to take Nussmeier.
I'm just
He
saying, the
doesn't have
Saints.
to-
No, I'm talking about the
He doesn't have
Saints.
to worry about the home.
let me ask you a humble
this guy.
opinion.
What?
Like Rick say, newspaper boy. Do you think he's better than Ward?
Right now,
Shot.
according to the data, he
Who
is.
won the game?
Yeah, he is.
Hey, I see
You
where
know,
you be now.
look, I'm kind
Ward,
of.
now look,
All right.
I will go with
All right.
Ward, but Ward's good. I'm not.
You saw
gonna
some of the
argue.
darts that kid threw?
Yes, I did. He's very good. I'm not trying. I don't have to downrate him to pep up Chuck. And he is very. He was the number 1 pick in the whole draft.
Number one.
And
Yeah.
I mean, you got to at least say they're even.
Yeah. Rick, Scooter.
So Chuck was worth
I'm-
the number 1 pick in the draft.
Dude, I'm
Look.
just
What,
I just
what-
want to see a quality
you know,
win.
I
That's all.
really, I
just
look
wanna see a
at
quality win.
accuracy and efficiency at quarterback, especially for young guys. He's 69% completion percentage.
You know, he can
That's
move
damn good.
too. He can move around a little bit.
I've
He
seen him
has
play when he was in
proven he
college.
can move
Yeah,
around.
I saw him play when he was in college.
No.
But I just, you know.
He didn't fumble away a touchdown yesterday like your boy did.
That was.
All right.
You got a guy that's 265 pounds that can bench 400 pounds. He took it from him. He took it from him.
The Titans
He
have
took
a
it
few.
from him.
The
He took
Titans
it from him.
had that 400-pound guy
He didn't have a
wrapping
chance of winning
around
that.
everybody's
He
neck.
didn't have a chance of winning that fight.
Look, it was-
okay?
Let me
they-
go a little farther.
He didn't have
Go
a
ahead.
chance of winning that.
Go ahead.
On why this season has been worth it. I mean, as bad as it looked early.
Yeah.
But now, with one game to play, the Saints can rest comfortably, regardless of what this fool says.
Y'all don't see
They
it.
have their franchise quarterback.
That boy's not a franchise. Scooter, stop. That boy's not no
You
franchise
hush.
quarterback. Please.
Hush. They have their franchise quarterback. Don't listen to him. And they have their coach. That's half the battle right there.
Well, it is. It's a big part of the battle.
Think about how bad they were early in the year and how they're playing now. I don't care who they're playing. When you look at how many injuries from the playmakers in skill position,
Why wasn't he
they've
playing
got
early
a
in the year?
banged up offensive line. That's a
Why
good
wasn't he
question.
playing early in the year?
That would be my
Why
question.
wasn't he
too.
playing early in the year?
Maybe he wasn't ready.
Give me an answer. Maybe he wasn't ready. But you're telling me he's setting the world on fire
Well,
right now.
Well, he is.
Hell,
He's ready
everybody,
now.
everybody's probably, the season's probably half
I
over.
think,
He's
Kevin,
coming in fresh, only played 4 games,
You keep saying.
and you want him to be Mr. World.
You keep saying
Hell, the season's
franchise
over.
quarterback.
He's played
The season's
eight.
over.
He's played. He's
The season's over, Scooter. He only played in 5 games, Scooter. The season's over.
8.
You keep saying franchise quarterback. I think semantics.
That's franchise quarterback.
Well, semantics, you're blowing up this franchise quarterback like he's all pro Super Bowl. No, starting quarterback
He
is
has
a
the potential to
starting
be.
quarterback. He is their starting quarterback for 2026. No doubt about it.
So let me
But
ask you this
Is
here.
he long-term franchise?
So let me ask you this, Scooter.
Time will
Next
tell.
year, you're saying right now he's setting the world on fire. Next year, you go into the season at the beginning of the year, and he just looks like trash. What do we do then? What do we do then?
Well, I
Sophomore
will bow
slump.
down to you and admit
What do we do
you
then,
were
Scooter?
right.
What do we
but
do
it's
then?
not.
Uh-oh.
What makes you think that will happen?
I don't. I can't predict the future.
Sophomore slumps
But
can
I'm just
happen,
saying,
guys.
You know,
Sophomore
the
slumps
kid
can
came in halfway through the season, Scooter, and he's
You
setting
know
it on
who's
fire.
got a
I
better
get
chance
that. I
of
get that.
having the sophomore slump?
Who?
Your guy.
Who's my guy?
The Titan of world
Cam
Moore.
Superman.
I mean, he is all right.
Cam Moore,
I fell
because
in love with him through Lance Guidry. That's all. He's all right.
Cam Moore, those kind of guys, the super athletes that can run all over the field, always start off great in the NFL, and defenses figure them out.
Let me tell you this here. Everybody said the same thing about Lamar Jackson.
And look what Lamar, good point.
Remember you said that, Scooter?
All right, let's end it there.
Lamar Jackson.
We got to
Okay.
hit this hard break. More of the show when we come back. Stay right here.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
What's bugging you?
Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Miller Time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller Time.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
Happy New Year, Sound Offers. Hope you had
Yes.
wonderful celebrations at Christmas.
Just
and-
start over. Hold
What
on.
in the world is going
I
on?
don't know. It went to jump to a minute.
Mine was good.
I know, but that's the one I screwed up with the first segment.
Mine was good.
All
Take
right.
two. Take two. Happy New Year, Soundoffers. Be
Yes.
very, very safe when you're out celebrating. Always don't drink
Please.
and drive, and always designate a driver.
So
All right,
true.
gentlemen. The McNeese Michigan basketball game, number 2, 12-0 Michigan. Was after our holiday show production earlier in the week. All right, so remember 2 years ago, Will Wade went up there and put Cowboy basketball on the map by beating, yes, it was a problematic Michigan team at the
That
time.
wasn't a great Michigan team. This one is.
This one is. They're unbeaten.
Oh, they're
They're number
good.
2
Yeah,
in the
a lot
country.
better than
One
they
poll
were.
has
Good.
them number 1. So the Cowboys, look, if the spread is like 23 points, Michigan.
Yeah.
Of course it
Yeah.
is. If McNeese went up there, and again, the game was after our show production, and
Yeah.
goes up there and plays competitive, and maybe keeps
that's
it
all,
within
Rick,
20.
that's all you want.
Within
That's what you
20
want.
is, I think,
I would
competitive.
say
That's
within
what you
10.
want, Rick.
Well, I stretch it to 20. I think that's
Basketball
okay.
game, a
That-
final score can be so
Huge,
misleading.
huge.
I've seen total runaway routes that end up being a 7-point game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen 5-point games that end up being 25.
And one could be won by 20, but it's much closer than the
Yeah.
score.
Yeah,
Depends
I
on how
agree.
the game ends, that kind of thing. So anyway, a Thursday show, we'll talk more about Cowboy basketball and the Cowgirls. All right,
Yep.
this coaching carousel of firings and hiring, it's been unprecedented.
It's-
unprecedented this year, especially in the Power Four. It started, I think, with Franklin up in Penn State, but Brian
Yeah.
Kelly, you know the things. Michigan, Sharon Moore a couple of weeks ago. Now they have Kyle Winningham. Great hire. 66.
Yeah.
66
Yeah.
with a 5-year deal. Not a 10-year deal
No,
like
nobody-
Brian Kelly, who was 63, 64
Yes,
at the
Rick.
time.
That was a
so
bad mistake on our
Michigan
part.
and Whittingham saying, he knows he's not long term.
No, he knows that. He knows that.
He's going to clean
And
up the big house.
He's a good coach, though.
I remember when LSU hired your boy Arnsbarger,
Don't you say nothing bad about
and
Coach
I was probably 29 or
He was
30 at
he was
the
older.
time.
He was older.
He was 58. I thought that was
Yeah.
old then. I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that's
I did.
that old
I did
now.
too, Scooter. I did.
58 is the new
I did too.
38. But
Yeah.
anyway,
I did
so
too, Scooter, when we did.
now earlier in the week, Notre Dame coach Marcus Freeman, who is
Yeah.
on everybody's search list,
He is.
says, "Back off, Giants. Back off, Raiders. I'm coming back to Notre Dame."
Can you believe that?
I think he is bound for the NFL.
He is. Rick.
Eventually.
He is.
I
He
just
is.
think he
I
is.
think I'm with Rick.
I think he is.
It looks
I hope
like
I'm
he's
wrong
made- it
because
looks
he's
like
good
he's
for
made for
college
that, though.
football.
Yeah, he is.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
he
he's
is.
wrong.
He is.
I hope I'm wrong,
I'm not
but
crazy about Notre Dame, but you got to admit he is good for college.
he is.
Can-
He is.
can you
Notre Dame, you
guys-
like him or dislike him?
Help me with this, Scooter and Rick. Having to play for a guy such as Kelly and Marcus Freeman, the difference in contrast.
Isn't it interesting?
Where did that come
Isn't
from?
it interesting?
You know,
Kelly's
I don't-
there.
Kelly is the
he
winningest
coached.
coach in Notre Dame history.
Yeah.
he coached with this
Time-wise,
guy.
12 years.
Yeah,
I mean, give
he
Freeman
coached
time.
with this guy,
If
and
he
I
stays
cannot
there.
Yeah,
see how
but I mean, as long as Notre Dame's been around 12
Yeah,
years,
good
isn't
point.
that long.
No, good point.
You know,
It's
Newt
interesting what
Rodney,
you're
Eric
saying.
Parsegh and all of
I
them.
got
that just
it.
blows me away. To the
The difference
the two of
in
them.
Notre Dame and their execution under Kelly,
Yeah,
kind of
Rick,
wonky.
That's
Freeman.
what kind of baffles me a little bit, man.
What I
because-
thought was interesting was Michigan AD Ward Manuel, who's, he's one of those upper tier
Yeah.
ADs, been around,
Yeah.
has some stroke,
Yeah.
says, if I mess up this hire, if
Yeah.
I mess up the football hire, I'm done.
And let me say
I
this.
won't be hired as an AD.
I
Well,
said
it
That's how
won't be.
important.
Yeah, it won't be his choice that he's done.
Kyle Winningham.
I want to
That's
say this
exactly
too, guys,
right.
and I said it a while back too, and it's true because I talked with one of the persons here in town. You guys know that former mayor Randy Roach's son is
did
one
not
of the
know that.
attorneys for the Notre Dame program.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
I verified that.
I
yes.
did not know that.
Yes.
Now you have an
Yes.
inside.
I do.
You got.
I do.
I want to
I do.
know
I
what's
do.
going on
I
at
do.
Notre Dame.
I do.
The reason why I thought the Michigan hire had some tinges of SEC flavor. Finally, it's going to put to rest that Kalen DeBoer. They're going to chase DeBoer and leave Alabama. He's at Alabama. Alabama
He is.
fans need to take a step back,
Rick.
take a chill pill, and
Rick.
know they got a quality coach that is following the
I
best
get it.
ever.
I
in
get
Well,
it.
Nick Saban.
I think
Calm
they
down.
They do.
Well, Alabama fans on the every other decade when Saban would lose the game, they were ready to fire
Oh, they're all
him.
nuts anyway. I mean,
It's a standard that LSU needs to get back to also.
I get it.
The game.
I'm not.
If Saban lost the game every other year, Well, the game's passed him by.
Exactly. You got to have some sanity
Rick,
and
but-
some patience, and the SEC simply doesn't have it in a lot of
But let me
cases.
tell you what happened too, Rick.
That's what
Back
makes
then-
it just means more.
No.
Back then,
That's what
Rick,
makes the SEC so much fun.
Yeah,
what I
it's
think
fun.
and what me and Scooter,
Overreactions to everything.
Everything.
we were talking about back then, guys, you got to realize the paydays for these coaches back then wasn't like it is now. And that's a big factor.
Well,
with having to win right now and keep
I got it.
expecting.
But
Okay.
this obsession with the natties, I get it. But you know, Michigan can have the ultimate in a Michigan man. LSU had Ed Orgeron. He had Rue running through his blood
They
veins,
did,
right?
Rick. I have to agree with you.
And they fire him after
I have
4 or
to agree
5
with you,
years.
Rick. I do. I have
I
to
mean,
agree with
come
you. But it's just-
on. You
it's
got to
just-
be patient.
That's the standard for people that want to say we're the standard of what football should
Because
look like.
you think you
By
can
winning
win a
natty.
title every year.
By winning a natty.
I
That's
just-
the standard,
I-
Rick.
It's hard to
That's the
believe. All right,
standard.
we got to go. Final round of the show
Yes.
on a couple of days left in this 2025.
close.
We're coming right back. Stay right there. The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay's steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars reward card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
J&J has protected Louisiana homes and businesses for over 60 years.
Call him today, make the pests go away. J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
We're back. Thanks for hanging around with us as we count
Yes.
down the days to 2026. Back on quarterbacks. All right. Last item of the show. All right. Diego Pavia. They got him listed at 6 foot, 210.
That boy ain't no 6.
5'10".
That boy's no
All right.
6 foot, Rick. Come
Yeah,
on.
Does he-
but you're saying 5'10". I would think he's taller than 5'10".
I'm just saying. I think he's,
He's
not,
not
6
that tall,
foot. All right. Does he
Well-
have a shot in the NFL? Will he get a shot by going in the draft in any round or free agency? Diego Pavia. Magical
He'll get
player for
drafted.
Vanderbilt. You
He'll
think
get
he'll be
drafted.
drafted?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Scooter. I don't know if he'll get
well,
drafted.
he'll get drafted. You got to take a flyer on him.
Brock Purdy went very last.
Yeah.
Now, granted, he's not.
But Brock Purdy's not 5'10".
Well, he isn't, but
Okay.
But I mean, he's got enough intangibles.
I'm with you,
It's
Scooter.
worth a late pick.
I'm with you,
Yeah.
Scooter.
You never know. I mean, what do you got to lose?
size-wise, look at Stetson Bennett. Remember him from Georgia? You know, he's still on the Rams roster. He's
Is
like
he?
6 foot.
Is he
Yeah.
really?
And then Kyler Murray won a Heisman.
Yeah.
6 foot or less.
they
But
don't
Kyler
draft
Murray's a
him.
little different.
If they don't
And then-
draft him, you know what
Kyler
they'll
Murray's
say,
very
huh?
different.
But then the ultimate is Johnny Manziel.
The draft pick.
Johnny
pickers.
Manziel is the ultimate comparison.
the pickers.
So,
It was only one Johnny Manziel.
well,
It was
and
only
look what
one, Rick.
happened.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
Manziel.
he was a
one, man.
nutcase off the field.
Yeah, it was only one.
He was.
It was only
was
one.
fun.
I
to
want
watch.
to
He was
see.
fun to watch. You know,
He
I
there's
want
no
to
doubt
fun
about
to
that.
watch.
Diego Pavia get a shot
I'm with you, Rick.
for somebody
I do too.
because I
I
saw
do, Rick.
what Brock
I'm with you
Purdy
on that.
did over the weekend in that Sunday night game against Chicago. I
That
mean,
was
just
crazy.
moving all around.
It
I
was. It
saw
was.
that.
He
game, too.
Pavia
It
looks a
was.
lot like, in certain terms, like a lot like Brock Purdy. So
I'm with you on that.
anyway, I'm rooting for